Hello. Hello. What's going on? We're back. We're going to play some Satisfactory. It's been a little while. Well, it hasn't been a little while. It feels like a long time because I've had a lot of stuff going on. Probably moving house in 2 weeks. So we're going to stream while we can, and hopefully there won't be too much disruption to jumping on the channel and having a bit of fun here. But Satisfactory, I've been playing it a bunch. I've done 2 streams so far. I think I talked about jumping on to do coal power, and that would make a good stream. Well, as it turns out, I am well beyond coal power. I say well beyond as if like I'm some crazy man into the game, which is not necessarily the case. But I have been busy. We are well into the mid game, I guess. And I guess one thing that we have managed to do, despite our best efforts, is to expand in a very, very messy fashion and not be very thoughtful about it. There's been some bits and bobs where we've tried to be thoughtful and include design in our plans, but ultimately, I'm not sure we've really succeeded at that. But that's all right. That's all right, because we're going to do that here. So you can see here the space elevator. I've sort of started to plot out a shell platform for it to be on. And eventually what we want to do is have a bit more thoughtful layout of factory items to create the products that go into the space elevator. Unfortunately, the only one that is 100% set up and automated at the moment, the steel plates, modular, whatever it is. These are the only things that are automated, and we no longer need them. They are now an ingredient in a more complicated part. So, hooray! That's all right. That's all right. I think getting oil is probably something that's really important in being able to expand, and it means that we're a little bit deeper in the tech tree and able to, use belts that are a bit more robust and make builds that are a little bit more future-proof than what we would have been doing in earlier tiers. So what we have done is we have unlocked oil power. So we unlocked oil, and then the last thing I did this afternoon before I jumped out for a bit of dinner was to unlock the ability to turn oil into fuel and use that fuel to generate power. So as you can see, we're here sort of in tier 5 and 6. We still haven't done jump pads. I don't really care. We'll do it eventually. Like literally just have to grab stuff out of a bin somewhere and put it in. I think our next stop will probably be the blueprint upgrade. Actually, no, it really should be this, shouldn't it? It should be the logistics. All right, so plastic, and, oh no, that's rubber, isn't it? Rubber encased beams and a bunch of frames, and the frames are 100% GTG, so that should be all good. Right. Well, we're here to build today, so I won't get distracted by progressing that because I don't think that conveyor belt's going to be super necessary for what we're doing. Certainly be useful for some of the other stuff going on. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look at our shopping list. So we're going to want a bunch of refineries. So if I was to have, say, 8 refineries. I don't know what I need because I haven't worked out the ratios yet. Which, title alert. That's part of what we're going to try and do here. So we need the encased beams, and we've got everything else. Gucci. So one thing I only discovered today is like I've been using the zip to get around, and like on these power lines, like it's fun, but it's kind of annoying because it's easy to miss them, and like because of the distance between power lines, they can be a little bit fiddly. But holy moly, did I discover something when I started putting these motherfathers down. Because check this out. This is a game changer. This kind of makes me think like, what's the point of the pneumatic tubes? Obviously, they're faster and you can do silly things with them. But this, no hands. I mean, my character's got hands going on, but me, I can just use this to connect up different bases and just transport like straight through. Don't have to hop off like you do with those poles down there. We'll have to clean that up. And I definitely want to do something a bit cooler with these large electrical pylons. But man, they look cool. They look really, really cool. I think they're going to make some striking factory lines. You know, skylines, factory lines, factory skylines, cities, factory sky. And because we've got an electrified zip line, it goes up hill as well. And there's a little monster there that will attack us but can't touch us. Bloop. Bye-bye. Foolish nature. Oh, yeah, okay, this is scuffed. I admit this is scuffed. We've been doing some exploring. We've got some hard drives. So we've got cast screws recipe, which is good. That makes screws a lot more efficient to make. And some other bits and bobs, which I won't bore you with. But I think just getting to this point where I've got like semi-automated transport between two areas, it just re-energized me a little bit today. Because I'll be honest, I was getting a bit sick of running between these two places because this is where my first complicated steel items are being made here. Oh wait, no, we got off early. Whoops. Oh god. Ah, didn't make it. I mean, all that time I could just run there, honestly. Honestly. So after the encased beams, and we need steel pipes too. Okay, so we need a fair bit here anyway. Okay, my encased beams are here. And some pips are here. You guys are all still working, right? Yeah, the pipes are just quite slow, which is fine. We've got plenty of pipes. We need to do some big expansions to everything to make it all more efficient. So. But I feel like once we get oil, we can be a bit more bullish on slowing down a little bit. Famous last words, right? Like I'll do that and I'll be like, oh, you know what? Actually, if we get nuclear power, then we can really scale up our production. No. We need to focus a little bit more. The other big upgrade that we've done since the last stream as well is we actually started playing with dimensional depots. So now I have... Okay, shenanigans. When I opened my inventory, why did I fall off? Is that a feature? That better not be a feature. Anyway, so here we have our dimensional depot. So now I have a bunch of items that go into storage units that are dimensional uploaders or whatever they're called. And it can store 2 stacks of each item. Well, for every depot I've got, I can store 2 stacks of items. So essentially that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 additional slots here, which is over a row, isn't it? Yeah, it's over a row, which is really cool. But what it means is if I use any of these items, because they're automated production lines, it'll start to refill again. So I constantly have a back storage of materials for like basics like foundations, which you use everywhere. And even as I use it, it replenishes without having to go back and get it, which is fantastic. Turns out it uses the Mercer spheres. So each depot uses 1 Mercer sphere. So I've used them all to put down some basic stuff for the useful things. And yeah, it makes it feel a lot more... I feel a lot more like I want to go and explore and find more of those Mercer spheres because now they're so useful. It's crazy. And you can upgrade like the depots to go from 1 stack, which is what they start at, to 2 stacks, which is what I've got now, to 3, 4, and I think 5 is the maximum. And you can also increase the speed at which it uploads items. So items aren't instant. There's a set upload speed, but yeah, we've done the base upgrade for 2 of them. like one each of the upload speed and the stack size. So. But yeah, I think the next ones take 7 Mercer spheres each for the upgrades, plus a few other bits and bobs, which is pretty pricey, but definitely going to be worth it. All right, so if yeah, inventory doesn't. Okay, there must have been another. Oh, build gun. Right, if I bring up the build menu, that's what knocks me off. All right, so we have everything we need to make a bunch of refineries. We actually had a refinery here. So here's where we need to do maths to a certain degree. So we have 480 cubic meters. Yeah, we have 480 cubic meters of crude oil. So for 60 per minute, that means we need 8 refineries, which is what we've got. Now, those 8 refineries make fuel, which is good because we can burn that for energy. But they also make polymer resin, which is a secondary product that we need to use. If we don't use that secondary product, it'll get clogged and the system will stop producing fuel until we get rid of the resin. We can't just put it into a storage container because that will eventually fill up anyway and we're back to square one. Can we sink it? Is it sinkable? We could sink it, which in a way is a waste because we can actually use this stuff to make things. So that makes 30 polymer resin a minute. Interestingly, I can't turn fuel into something else. Residual plastic uses 60 polymer and some water to make plastic. So for every 2 of these, we need another 1 refinery to use up the resin. Now, the other thing we need to keep in mind is we also need to be making rubber. But we need to make rubber like this because we're using crude oil, which then creates heavy oil residue, which then we can use to make fuel. 60 per minute. This one? No. Wait, so that's uses 60. That creates 20. So for every 3 of those, we need 1 to make fuel. So we make rubber on this side, and then we use fuel for the excess. Oh, but that's got the issue of if we max out our rubber, it's going to clog anyway. How do we... So we need to sink things either way. Okay. So that's using 30. Okay, I guess first things first. The crude oil stuff is 30. 30. That's not crude oil. That's not crude oil. That's not crude oil. Petroleum coke. What do we use that for? I'm sure there'll be something. 60. And that's not crude oil. So 30, 30, 60. So we could make 2 of these and 4, or we could make 3 of these. That's 180. Oh, my head hurts. All right, let's go to our oil fields. Stop thinking about it and let's just do it. I need to connect up these, my electric railway. I shouldn't call it a railway since there are actually trains in this game. My electric zip line. The one part of the factory that kind of looks like a factory, and then I had all the great intentions of making this a factory, and then I just ended up plopping a bunch of machines on the top. Basically empty downstairs because I had to build up here to expand it, and then move things out to there, and move things over here to this other side. To then anyway, we'll make it pretty eventually. God, I love the zip line. So our fuel is all the way out here. Luckily, we had fairly close to us some oil patches that are, I think one's pure, and is giving us 240 per minute, 240 metric cubic meters per minute, and the other two are giving us 120. We need sulfur to blast that. There's going to be something in there. I have to say, actually, I was really impressed. And God, I shouldn't talk about all the stuff I did off stream. That was like really cool because that probably means I should have streamed it to some degree. But I found the strange alien matter without spoilers, without help, without a guide, without tips, or without checking Reddit, and it was amazing that I found it. Like just exploration. Hot tip: explore in this game if you've got the chance before you find. I just saw the pipes. I was doing something funny here. To unlock fuel, you needed plastic and rubber, like the fuel tech. And so, because like when you make, so at the moment these refineries are making stuff, but for all the rubber it makes, it's also making heavy oil residue. So the issue is once this is full, once either of these two outputs is full and it can't store anymore, it will stop making everything and it will just seize up. My solution, because I didn't have anything to do with heavy oil residue at that point, was to make this big pipe to come in here. This pipe is full of heavy oil residue. And what I was doing was just going flush. Now, unfortunately, you don't get the visual, but like essentially I was just flushing the the heavy oil residue. And see, now it's working because that's been flushed. God, genius. Absolute genius. Let's just fill in a bit more of this. I really want to make this a build, right? Like, you've seen the rest of the base. The rest of the base is not a build. The rest of the base is chaos. So you had the same here. Flush. Just gets us making some more plastic. So if we look at our power as well while we're here, you can see that our production capacity is 1280, 1200 megawatts with our coal plants. I think 80 is a biomass burner that's somewhere that's not currently powered. But our maximum construction is actually 1500. So if every machine turns on at once, we will have a power loss, which is definitely not what we're after. So that's why we're here. I should have brought my chainsaw. That's all right. That's okay. All right. So. So it's 120. God, the movement in this game is such a massive key to why it's so good. Because you do a lot of walking backwards and forwards between places. They do a good job of giving you interesting ways to do it, even as simple as crouch slide, to then get a nice high jump. Okay, we might as well square this off. If we look at our dimensional depot, so you'll see we've used concrete, and it's slowly filling back up. So it's a good idea, like particularly early on before the depots are super well stocked, to give it a lot of chance to refill. So you do bits and bobs as you go. You don't just sort of wait until the end and do a bunch of foundations. You sort of start with some, end with some, sort of do it as you go. So I'm thinking what we do is we'll have so pipes can carry 300 per metric cubic meters. Metric, fuck. Oh, that's 240. So this will put 240 cubic meters into a pipe. That's 120. So if we connected those two up, they'd be outputting 360, which would be above the capacity of our current pipes. So we can't connect those two into a network. I thought this one was 240, but maybe it was 120 over here. So this one and that one can connect, and then they'll give us 240 total in a pipe, which is fine. God, Mark II pipes, please. That would be great. I always get caught up by fluids. So, what we might do is... I need to just put down some refineries. So let's go boop. Right, so now if you make plastic, we're doing 30 per minute, which means we need 8, isn't it? No. 30 per minute on 240. No, yeah, it is 8. Jesus. But if we do fuel, we only need 3. 4. Let's do 4 here then, because we only put down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuel is first, I think. Copy the settings, paste them. So they should all be making fuel, and they're going to pull out polymer resin. And they're going to pump out fuel. Now, we forgot to check our power. Okay, we're missing rubber, which is fine because we're making rubber. I think this was the plastic though. Yeah. We've got room for rubber now. Good. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Wash this. So our power is going to come from one of these. Well, more than one. It doesn't tell me. Right. We're going to make an initial connection to find out what the juice usage is on one of these. We should be able to get a reading if we just quickly do a quick and dirty. So I'll pop that in there. We need to also connect our big guns because I want to be able to go to any side of the oil fields. Boop. I'll drop one of these here to power this. Connect it to the network. We're going to have to find a good way to connect these without them looking like garbage. This might be the way, actually. Just thread the needle. And that can connect it. so that's got no fuel still. It's all right. So we need to put a pipe in to get the crude oil to the this. All right. This is not a build. This is a test. All right, relax. So we're making that. How much do you suck up? Okay, so 20 per minute. 20 per minute. And that does 250 megawatts. All right, so how much are you making? 40. Right, so for every one of these, we need 2 of these. So these 4 would go to 8 of these. That's amazing. 8 of these would give us 2,000 megawatts. Is that 2 gigawatts? Is that how that works? I don't know how to do megawatts to gigawatts. Which would more than double our current capacity. Right, that's the goal. Right, so how many of these can we make? A shit ton. Well, not a shit ton, but enough. Enough that we can get away with doing this. Now, the problem is those 2 fit together quite nicely. This is not going to fit together as nicely. And 1 pipe feed everything. So 40 times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 160. And so that should use all of them quite easily. Now this is going to create polymer resin at 30 per minute. And polymer resin uses 40. So we're going to have 30 times 4 is 120. So then we need 3. 3 of these. So 8 of these, those 3, and those 4. That is what will get us what we need. All right. All right. So let's do the easy part, right? So the easy part is going to be this connection here, because this is going to be a bit of this. It's going to come here. It'll click by accident there. There, grab another intersection, lock it to that, connect that through. Wait, no, that was wrong. Can I get a right angle, please? Thank you. God, I wish there was a T-junction instead of that crossway, just for the aesthetics, you know. Right, so that is those working as you would expect, and then we'll do the power pole in the middle between 2. Why is that? Is that going to clip no matter what? Yeah, there's no visual clipping, so that's good enough for me. Oh, God, that's full. Wait, how's it full? Okay, yep, that makes sense. Upgrade it then. On. Okay, that's fine. Actually, no, we don't need to bring it here because that's only... Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Now, hypothetically, we could awesome sink the polymer resin for now. But that would be silly because we do just need to make it, don't we? Oh, wait, they're both polymer resin, so I can make rubber and plastic. That changes things. That changes everything. So that's 40 for rubber and 60 for plastic. So it's a 3-to-2 ratio between the two. So this is currently making 120 per minute. Now, if we were to make rubber and plastic out of the resin left over... Oh, you guys fucking respawned? I thought the foundations would keep them away. I actually have no idea how respawning works in this game, and I just assumed that like there'd be like a buffer zone around the foundations that would like... even the big guys back. God damn it. Maybe they spawned off the foundations and they just roamed close enough. That's annoying. The last time I played the game quite heavily, the wildlife did not respawn at all, which was pretty cool. That's why this extends out here. I was trying to stop them from spawning. Right. Gosh, where were we? Alright, so plastic is 30 polymer and 40 for rubber. That's 70. And we're producing 120. So 70. So I can either do 3 of these or 4 of these. Which suggests that what I should do is do 3 of these here at 40 per minute. That'll saturate the 120 coming out of these. And then do 2 each of these with these other ones because they're going to generate 120. So they're going to generate half as much. And so that'll divide evenly into that. Right. God, this is a mess. It's a right whole mess. I think I'm going to tighten this up as well. All right. So this is going to make rubber. Rubber. So copy, paste. I kind of wish the middle click would copy paste as well. All right. So that saturates that. Get rid of that. Oops. And then we need 2 for this one. Right, out of engines. All right, that's all right. All right, so let's get this set up here then. All right, 20 per minute. Is making 40 per minute. Okay, cool. So we know where we are with that. Now let's make this tight. Oh god, we're overflowing. How are we overflowing? I haven't picked up. Oh, maybe it was the animal meat. I got a lot of crap I shouldn't have carried with me. Let's get rid of the quick wire. We've got heaps of it. Components of pipes will be useful. Don't tell me I'm full again. God, how am I full again? I'm carrying around fluctuate. Okay, you know what? There's an easy solution for this. I'm overcomplicating things. I'll keep the rest of the stuff. There must be a shortcut key to take all from inventory. All right, is that everything? Right, one more. Cool. Right, you line up with this. I want it to be flat on the ground here. Go blue, so that should be no clipping. It's a bit of clipping. All right, let's do it again. Blue and a bit. Now there should be no clipping. Right. And this is going to go into 4. I'm going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we transport the fluid there. And we don't have any inputs, so we don't need to worry about keeping space for that. So let's bring this nice and close here. Let's match that line for no particular reason apart from the fact that it's there. Right, 1, 2, 3. Here's number 4. Wait, no. A bit earlier. Get our right angle in. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not Gucci. Can we not get a right angle here? Okay, so maybe we need to be a little bit closer. There we go. Now we get our 4 ways in place. Connect them up. All right, now we have our fuel production. Oh my god, my keyboard skills are so horrible. You'd think by this point in life, I would be capable of Control V, Control C. And like I am, it's just like when I'm also WASDing as well, things get a bit dicey. Right, so then this can come here. Now we'll make this a cul-de-sac for the power purposes. No, that actually goes in between. There we go. So they are powered. They're not receiving crude oil, though. Why are they not receiving crude oil? There's crude oil in here. Is it because there's no fuel output? Will you start producing as soon as I do this? What have we done? What's going on? It's like it's not getting crude oil. That's got crude oil. That's got crude oil. Let's clear out the whole system. We've got this around the wrong way. I swear to God, I'm a fucking idiot. Goodness me. All right, orange. Orange, you glad? You double check which way it faces. Flip a flop. All right, that's all I can say. So power's out of whack now. We've got the 3 dashes. That means we're facing the right way for a change. All right, so you still match up. You don't match up. Which means you won't match up. Which means we need you again. To go boop. Boop. You're not going to do a... No, you're not. Oh, there's no braces anywhere else in the pub network. Alright. Can we get a nice right turn, please? Yes, we can. Fantastic. Alright. Settings copy did nothing. All right. No power. Yes, because it's refining, so it needs power. Right, so we put it on that intersection there, which is not repeated here. Great. Look, don't look at it too close and you won't know if it's exact or not. Alright. Alright. Now we're cooking. Right, so they are going to put out fuel and polymer. Now, fuel is going to lead to power. And we need a lot of space for our power. So, we also need water for our polymer production. So I'm thinking this space will be where we use our residual polymer. So we can pump water into it to make plastic and rubber. And we might put our power plant over this way. So this will bring fuel that way, send polymer that way. Yes. Yes. Let's get that sucked up. So let's extend our foundation. Oh, we've messed that up. Stick to the grid. Right, I'm just going to try to prevent that big guy from respawning. I feel like, if nothing else, foundations should stop spawns. That seems intuitive to me. That the game would go, if foundation, don't spawn enemy. Is this Caterium or copper? Coal. Yes. I think this would be, this is our power. This is where we're gonna have the power. Right, what's going on? What's the tap? Where are you coming? Oh my god, it's up there. We go from this way. See, how do I stop someone from up here from spawning? I suppose theoretically I could just put a platform up here for now. Yeah. Where's the bug? Where's the bug? Where's the bug? Let's see you spawn now. It's alright, I got rubber shoes. Alright, I might as well get rid of this. These don't come back, that's for sure. Ba, 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 ba. 2 and 5. 2 and 5, yeah. I was actually just curious because I've been making the assumption the entire time I've been playing the release that all foundations cost the same, so you just use whatever's best. But I just had the thought that maybe they changed it so that the obviously bigger foundations had different material costs, but no, it doesn't seem to have happened, so which is fine. Alright, so probably a little bit weird to put an oil power plant on the ocean, but Them's be the times we're living in. If nothing else, it gives us a lot of space to decorate nicely. Oh. Just a little bit more. It's so finicky sometimes. All right, cool. So that should be plenty of space for us to bring out what we need to bring out. Maybe actually we'll do this as well. God, Zoop is just so OP. And then we can give ourselves a bit of time for that stuff to replenish. So, fuel is going to come this way. Oh god, now I think about it, I'd actually need a little bit of concrete for pipes to work, don't I? Ruh-roh. So what is auto 2D? I don't fully understand. Oh, okay. Well, I still don't know, actually, but that's all right. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. All right, so fuel's going to come out this way. Polymer is going to go out a different way. That makes sense to me. Right, so I've already identified an issue. And that is, we have clipping. So we need to get rid of the pipe. And we need to reroute the pipe so it doesn't clip. We're going to do this right, all right? So drag this out. As far as she'll go. All right. So fuel comes out this way. Now I'm curious as to the possibility of using that doesn't fit over a pipe. Oh, that's the opposite. What if I want a pipe below and a... That doesn't fit on it either. I'm sure it fits. It totally fits. So it should work. It's just actually no, this is an easy fix now because I have those guidelines. So I can just do it this way. You know what's even better? If we match it with the pipe. So out of curiosity, actually, if I just done it from the side, would it have been fine? Yes, lol. so that is even. Now here's where we're going to potentially run into some problem. Is when we merge these. Is that going to be okay? Perfect. Look at this. We are doing Satisfactory right now. Is that maybe a little bit too close? Because it's going to clip with this. Yes. So nudge it out a little bit. Yeah, doesn't really like what we're doing there. But we can force it. There we go. We have production. Now, the issue being, we haven't overloaded the pipes, right? What do you know? It's a 160, right? So the pipe's like half used. But on this side, the pipe is 240 out of 300, which I think we're just going to stay under that. That's probably for the best. I actually wonder, actually, there's an island over there. So what if that island was where we made the rubber and stuff? We might have to deal with some of the minimals. Go to the thicker foundation so it looks a little bit more built. Hey, wait, is that more oil? God damn. That was a bit too close for comfort. Oh my god, it's pure oil. Right, so we can't have our factory here. Oh, there's a spaceship. I shouldn't explore while my health's low. I don't have any health healing items. That does put a bit of a damper on my plan to have the plastic factory there. But what about this island? Speaking of, we shouldn't explore too much. Nosh on that a little bit. Let's get a bird's eye view. The fudge is that? Oh, is that a geyser for like carbon dioxide or something? I think that's what it might be. Some sort of guess. It's got those tendril things that I've seen before. I wish I had binoculars. Let's be a bit cheeky. I do love that you can jump on it while it's still building. Wait, no, that's something different to what I've seen before. there's a slug. All right, let's go back. We need to rethink our plastic farm. Well, not farm, I guess. Factory. Oh no, we got knocked off. That represents an issue. While we're here, we'll grab that stuff. Let it keep going. Just little bits at the moment, but every little bit helps. Ooh, berries. We definitely need to start making inhalers for health restoration. Oh, is this going to take me left or right? Or straight? Which way is it going to go? What if I hold right? Is that because I was holding right, or is it just default straight? Who knows? Flashlight. Actually, that's a pretty killer flashlight, isn't it? I can't believe there's another pure oil. Holy moly. We can make massive power out there. Kind of suggests that what I need to do is to optimize my motors production. Oh, we missed it. Scrub. God, everything's half done. That's being generous. Half done. Oh, I can't stock up on concrete here anymore. Oh, wait, no, I can't because I've got a normal storage. Right. So we need frames and that other stuff. The encased thing. Let's get this production done because I think that'll be useful. And because we can. Keep changing my mind on where I'm going first. Let's get the frames. Need like 7 stacks of frames, I think. I think they're like 500 each, 50 each stack. Did I guess right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should be syncing these. I've probably lost out on so much stuff by not syncing them. Fuck it. I'll do it later. A million things to do in the game. A million things. I definitely want to get to the point where I can just start thinking about, right, the 3 things I need, the versatile frames, the whatever the fuck they are for the next phase. Like, I want to just have a factory for each one of those items and make like a bunch of them. God bless the zipline. Zipline and the Blade Runners. I should make the gun too. I remember the gun being really bad, but maybe it's good now. There seems to be a variety of different ammo, which is nice. Could sit up the top of one of these towers and shoot the shit out of stuff. That might be fun actually. Also, like silly stuff like that, I could potentially just put one of these lines. Make the landscape look a little bit more reasonable. There's a bunch of coal up there. I actually was planning on going there for power, and we unlocked the oil. So I think we're going to do the oil power first, because coal we can turn into more steel. I didn't jump close enough. Gosh. There's enemies. Anyway, stay focused. Grab the encased iron. That's what we came here for. So these, I believe, we can use to make our tier 4 conveyor belts, which means we want those in dimensional storage, so we can always make tier 4 belts. They only stack to 100 though. I think that's the same as iron. See ya. It's funny at the start I was being like cautious about using alien protein and stuff, because like, oh, enemies don't respawn, so technically there's a limited amount of alien protein, but they respawn plenty. Especially found that out in this little valley when I was running back and forth all the time. I even see some of the hogs as we're going past. Hog. Hello. Goodbye. Motors, that's what I was here for. Oh, I wanted to play around. Oh, God, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Yeah. But the Blade Runners, I'm fast enough to get away. Nice. You don't drop any experience points, so you're pointless to... Oh, God, there's even more. Definitely is a bonus to me that they decided not to require you to defend your base in this game. Like, they definitely focused more on a chill atmosphere, which I can appreciate. Not to say that it would have been a bad game if they did have base defense built into it, but, you know, Factorio, it's there if you need that. And from what I can tell, Dyson Sphere program has actually added enemies, so I'll have to jump back into that game at some point. Definitely not too soon, because I'm going to be playing this for a little while. And then Factorio in... Is it next month or is it this month? Next month. Yeah, it's still September. So in October, they drop their expansion, which I'm very much looking forward to. This one. Beep.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new
I guess
heights of
jetpack
efficiency.
has to
With
be
the
it,
Mach
doesn't it?
4 belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling a large and complicated vehicle like
Oh,
the
truck.
truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
My God, inventory management. Right, so one pure needs 7 of the majigas to do what we just did. Use your words. Use your goddamn words. Alternatively, so I think what we just built, we didn't finish building it, did we? So I think what we just built puts out 120 of that, and 3 of those divides equally into it, so that makes our rubber. So we want another 7 for the pure one we just found, and then the other 2 each one is 120, which means they're each making 60 polymer, which means we want to make plastic. So they need 3. So it's 5, 5, 7, 7. So we need 14 altogether. And I forget how many we placed down. Out of curiosity, how many can we make? I've got a feeling we've got, what, so 7, 7, 5, 5. That's 24. So what's our deficiency here? Pipes, copper, and engines. Or motors, I should say. Now, we left motors being made here. Look at that. Look at that. We need to lighten our load a little bit. All right. Quick wire can go. All this. That's overkill. I'm sure we won't lose all that stuff and come back here. The tickets can go in here, I believe. Yes. Sort. All right, so let's be sensible and let's just do 14. No, actually, let's be more sensible and we do 17. All right, so we're not going to tap into the pure one. We're going to finish the pure one that we tapped into, and we're going to do the 2 normal ones. So that way we're making plastic and rubber. Yes. All right, so we need more motors and more pipes. Have the motors. We just need more steel pipes, which means we've got to go back to our other base. This is why I'm so glad that I've got the zipline network working better. We've got the inventory space for it as well. So this is not going to get our power, but it's going to fill up our production of fuel, which we will then turn into power. It's a bigger project than I thought. I thought, oh yeah, we'll get it all set up. It'll be fine in one stream. 9:20, not too late yet. 4 hours. I might have had it running on when I was off getting dinner. It's actually an interesting philosophical question. Is a factory game being exploited if you leave it on to generate items if you have automated things? should you only get automation from active playtime? What's the right way to play? You tell me. I'm not an expert. I'm just some random on the internet, that does floating platforms and doesn't support them, so they look really weird and swears to God that they're going to fix it and it's all going to look nice at some point. Just you wait. I'll prove you all something. Hop, hop. Look at that platform. We're going to build it. God, I just want rows and rows of things going everywhere. That's all I want. All right, let's hop, hop. Oh, we missed it. We came in for pipes. Pipes. We'll grab an extra one. Now, we decided that for every one, we needed 2. So we need 8, 12. No, because we got... Fuck. I don't know. If we were to make 5, what do we need? Motors, copper, rubber. All right. So we could probably actually put down some if we're a bit prepared. So we just need a few more rotors, some copper sheets, some copper sheets, some sheets of copper. Look at this. Look at this scuffed. Just doesn't give a shit about physics, this guy. Engineering? Nah. Left click. And if it's green, no, if it's blue, put it through. If it's yellow, it's still kind of mellow. If it's red, well, keep trying. So we should have the rubber sitting in the machines that are still making rubber that we can just flush. So yeah, copper sheets and motor. I'm an idiot. I should have just put it in the sink. I'm gonna get rid of some stators too. They tend to be intermediate components, not used in buildings. And they're not on my to-do list, so... Look, stop aggroing me, alright? I'm all the way up here, you hogs. Oh god. Misclick. Give me that. So motor, copper. Look at all those copper sheets. I want stacks. I don't want to deal with small amounts. 1, 2. So we just need rubber and motor. Now rubber's there, so we'll grab the motor. And then hopefully, we won't saturate our resource, but hopefully this will put us in the position where we are able to complete it. Right. So I think I did my maths correct on what I've got here. 17 refineries because we're putting down 2 sets of 2, 2 sets of 5, 2 to process crude oil, and each one of those sets of 2 will do 3 of the other, so that's 10. And 7 was for the... Why was it 7? I mean, it's recorded. I can go back and check. I won't, but... What was the 7 for? Was it 4 to 3? 4 to 3. Yeah, it was 4 to 3. Yeah, so 4 to 3 and 5 and 2 to 3. 2 lots of 2 to 3, 1 lot of 4 to 3. Right. Oh, this is going to be epic. I mean, so far the most impressive thing I've seen on the Satisfactory subreddit for like builds is someone made, and I have no idea how they made it, but they made the Sydney Opera House. It is insane that just curves exist. Like I know curves are on the pipe and stuff, but man, it was wild. All right, so these go to 3. So we do have some extras, which is fine. Because we knew we needed more anyway. And then this goes to a set of 5. Now, obviously, we... Oh, God. Yeah. Actually, so these two can be connected so that they use the same pipeline because they won't saturate a single mark pipe, which means... Okay, so let's press H to lock that in. And we can go over here. All right, so let's give us some room. Let's put it there. So that is just hanging over the grate there. Feel like that's what that's doing there. Lock it in, Eddie. All right, so my chainsaw. I still need a chainsaw. Actually, I don't mind this pipe being like that at all. Can we get it to be straight? Yes, we can. Delete that. Alright, so this is going to be... I don't know how this is going to look in IRL, but... Definitely need to come and give everything a bit of a trim. All these filthy biological specimens ruining my vibes, man. Just carpet the land in concrete and steel. Right, so let's have a 90-degree intersection. I want it to be straight. I feel like control's meant to like lock it straight, but it doesn't seem to always do that. Is that 90 degrees? Who knows? Right, so now we have a 240 meters per second flow going through this pipe. And the pipe's capacity is 300. So we're under capacity, which means we're all good. This is why I wish I had the blueprint leveled up, because I could blueprint this and always get it the exact same. Actually, we're all good. If we line it up with the back line behind, it should be the same, right? So that should be where it needs to line up. So if we do this, oh, we're going the wrong way. Man, right angles on pipes. What the hell is going on there? Oh, it's not connected. There we go. Get rid of that brace. No. The brace, not the pipe. Thank you. Alright, how does this connection look? That's fine. Now, hopefully what will happen is we get a Mark II pipe that will increase the capacity, which we can then expand out this way. So we're going to leave this space for a potential Mark II pipe, which, fingers crossed, right? All right, so we have crude pumping through. We have that happening. And then we just need some of this. So default height. That should work. And then the pip is coming out this way. Will it make it to... No, it won't. Ah, come on. Right. Then these are going to be putting out 160 fuel per minute. So that would mean the total of both of them is 320, which is just a hair above the capacity of a single pipe. We're going to do the dodgy, because even though this said the pipe was too long, if we line that up with that, we can then do one of those. How am I... How... Like, I just placed that, so that should have used the same ingredients that it gave me back. And yet it still doesn't let me pick it up. Like, are these free if the pipe is long? I don't know. Don't know. And what's annoying is, like, the chests will be, like, on my bloody compass now. Telling me that you've left a dismantled chest. Right, cool. And these need power. So we chuck our buddies here. Alright, so it goes in between the ladders. Like that. Connect that to that, that to that, that to that, to that, to that. Did we get the connection? Yes, we did. And then this connects into the network. And I was about to say we should have production, but we need to give them their recipes. Now I'm concerned that they haven't started. That's definitely the input because it's the 3 lines. It's definitely the output because it's the blue arrow. They don't have crude oil. How do they not have crude oil? That is not crude oil. Because we potentially connected it with a pipeline that still had heavy oil instead of crude oil. So that flushed. So is it taking time to fill? Is that the issue? $17. I mean, there's your issue. Let's just make sure we've flushed everything out except for crude oil. Alright, how are we looking now? Pretty bad. My maths is correct. Is this where we want valves? Right, so that's not going to let this go in here or this go in there. 60 per minute. Okay, it's climbing. Okay, that might have fixed it. It might have been like evening out across the pipe network. So if we flush this segment, I mean, that's getting pretty close to 240. Wait, it went above 240. Shouldn't it go no higher than the actual speed of the oil extractors? 120. You'd think it would never go above 140. But that's going above 120 even just there. Okay, it must just be slosh in the fluid mechanics. Like maybe it's not consistent every second. But overall, I don't know. It's above what it should be. That's better than being below. So we will honestly try and take the win where we can. Right, so these boys. We can line these up, which is nice. The guidelines, my gosh. Early access done right. I'm so triggered that like I'm deleting things that I've put down and still getting leftovers for some reason. Oh my god, this gets in the way. This actually gets in the way. Go in the trash. All right. That's the first time I've thought of that as a solution. Yeah, it's two clicks up. Okay. What happened here? No, it's straight. Never mind. I think no. Is it? No, it's not straight. That's not straight. You're out of whack. Now these are remaining because I'm using them out of the dimensional inventory. That's what's going on. I actually put concrete on the ground. That's funny. Because I don't think I can pick that up now. That's better. But this still looks a bit jank, doesn't it? See, that clipped nicely. This one didn't. How do I place it again? Oh, look at this. Is there a difference in the space between the pipe and the... I think there is. I think the pipe's a bit further out. All right. We're going to live with that. We're going to live with that. God damn it. All right, so we have oil being produced. We have polymer resin being produced. So polymer resin gets used in these machines. No pets yet. I was in a desert biome, so I didn't have the berries I needed for the was it the parrot or the dog? One of the two. I've been wholly distracted with making the factory bigger, which, you know, worst distractions in the world. Right. So we're gonna need water pumps. I guess we can pump from over here and then still build up around here because we also have the pure. Yeah, just here. Doesn't look like anything's respawned. Which is good. I sort of want to minimize respawns. Let's go have a look at this. There's a big one. Haha! God damn it. Definitely one thing with the hard drives is it can be a little bit like what's the opportunity cost of building up a build and then getting like getting something that changes what you would have built. So let's get rid of the status.
Damaged hard drive recovered.
Package
Return
fuel.
it to the MAM for data recovery.
Alright, I can't be bothered dealing with you. Oh, we can just build a MAM here too, can't we? MAM? Quick and dirty. New plastic recipe. What you've done is wrong. Alright, so we'll have 3 connected to one, 5 connected to the other. And we've got inputs. Yes, yeah, so that's the way we want the inputs set up. Yeah, that's right. So let's clip it to that. Are you going to clip? Yeah, I saw that. All right, then here we get 3. Now we need some more foundations. Are we going to sneak it in? Yeah, we're going to sneak it in. That'll be fine. Inputs on the middle. No. I want to... it goes back to there. And this will be 3. Right. So that will leave us with, hopefully, a very easy connection to our polymer line. Oh, God, look at it. We're industrializing. I love it. Like, you just turn around and suddenly... No, I am in a factory, actually. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get that disconnected for a moment because I want to use this pipe as an opportunity to align what we're going to have happening over here. Brilliant. And then we get rid of that again, and then connect that back up to there. And then, even though we have acknowledged that this pipe is not in line with the other one, and what we've learned from what we just did is if I make 2 segments, I won't need to rebuild as much pipe. Get rid of that segment. Connect that back up. And skibbity. We are so Phantom Tax. Right angles. Right angles, you fool. Can you give me my guideline, please? Thank you. All right, so we're going to get water coming from here now. If we're making... Which one is this? This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30... No. Residual. 60, so no, the 40. That's 200 polymer resin per minute. My maths is wrong. So 120 polymer resin is coming from this line, which is going to come down here. And it's going to be turned into residual rubber, which needs 3. Right. Now this is also making 120 residual rubber, polymer per minute, because there's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be making plastic. Give me the menu. That's going to use 60 per minute. So we need 2. Wow, my numbers were way off. At what point did I lose the plot and overbuild by a lot? Now, with that pure ore patch over there, that pipe is going to have to come through here. So, wait. No, that's output. We're building ourselves into a corner. That pipe's going to have to come across here, I think. But that's output too. We will solve for that issue at some point. Right, so I think our ratios are back in order. Look at that. Free-balled, free-eyed, a right angle, did we? Ish? Maybe, I don't know. Plastic? Yeah. Alright, so they sip water. They just sip it. So one pump should be enough for these if they're all 20. No, this is 40. So 40, 120, yeah, 160. That's fine. That's achievable. So let's grab our water extractor. Missing rotor, 10 rotors. Can we make some cheeky rotors here? No. All right, we need to go get some rotors. Let's finish connecting things up though. So the water's going to come from there. And it's going to connect everything here up because we're going to use catwalks to get around. I don't have a connection. Because we can use this to get our nice turn. Into there. Go over there. Come on, snap. I feel like the pipes don't snap all the time as much as I'd like them to. And then we need another one over here. There we go. Fantastic. Right, so we were to grab. I think the easiest way to make a catwalk is to grab one of these and center ourselves on the catwalk. Yeah, the catwalk. Zoop mode. Zoop that up there. Zoop that up there. Get rid of that. Do these connect now? Yes, they do. I feel like I want to do more of a platform here, though. And we're out of iron rods. That's all right. Because we can jump up to there anyway, so... We will finish it, but like it's fine for now. Oh, this is going to be so industrial. This is going to be the most industrial dust that ever industed. All right, so we want a water extractor. Oh, the man. What did we get? Look at that oil. Rubber. Rubber concrete. God. Oh, God. That's what I was talking about. This could change everything. Residual. Wait. No, that's the alternative. Wait, residual fuel? Oh, no. So residual fuel can be turned into fuel. So fuel and plastic can be turned into rubber. Limestone and rubber turned into concrete. Wait, what? 10 limestone to 9 concrete. Wow, that's actually pretty efficient. I've got these as well, which I don't have this. Well, I thought I don't have enough, but I must. I do. I think I just didn't have that component ready to go. Before we forget, pick that up. We'll stop scanning things randomly because our hand was misplaced on the keyboard. And we need rotors and apparently rubber. Actually, out of curiosity. Oh, no, the fuel generator is included in all this. Sweet. Let's start popping some down then, eh? Now, physics, the pipe length should be fine for any amount of distance, as long as it doesn't have verticality. We should be all good. Connect to that, please. Might as well get that done, that done, that done, and that done. All right, power. I reckon we bring it up to this line here. And how are we for space around the sides? I think that should be fine. Because we can sort of make a building area for it. Hey Rex man, how's it going? Yeah, my chat was looking weird. It was accidentally highlighted. So let's pop that there. We can run this past it because we're going to have more next to it. Grab our junction for the pipes. Pop that in there. have no connection. We're going to use one of these, I think. Oh, is that overkill? Yeah, that's overkill. All right, so we might try and pair each one of these with one of these. Right, connect. Can you reach? Yes. Good job. All right, 20 per minute. So one pipe can feed up to 15 of those. But the pipes aren't full. The pipes are only being fed by, a bit far from the mic there. The pipes are only being fed by partial saturation. So 8 on each pipe at the moment is what we have. Is there enough room there for 8? Oh. Speedy clicks. God, Zoop. Zoop changes everything. Oh my gosh. Let's do another line here. So we've got somewhere to foot. So what did we say? We said 8. And we've got 3 at the moment. Missing a rubber. Alright, so we need to get rubber production up and going to continue this. You know what? That was a silly place to put that. We're going to have a mulligan on that one. And we're going to put them here. That's so funny that it started working just because it's connected to a power pole. All right. Why didn't our production capacity skyrocket? Is it not connected to the network? No, I could see the network there. So, wait, what? Oh yeah, there we go. Capacity. Yep. Yep. They're going to shut off though because our polymer is not going anywhere. Let's see if we can count squares to see if we're actually going to have enough room. We might have to like bite the bullet and just put them on this side as well. Maybe it can be like a rough and tumble outdoor area. So it's sort of 2.5 squares for each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can fit 4 more. That's 7. That's not 8. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be pretty tight. Pretty tight. Let's go back to base and grab some more supplies. Yes, supplies. Yeah, okay, yeah, because we need the water extractor to be able to start making the polymer into something, which helps us to keep power generation going. And I think what I'm going to do is just have a splitter with stuff going into storage, and then excess splitting off into, what do you call it, a sink. And that'll just keep our power consistent. Development. Oh, God. And I feel like I haven't done anything silly there, so I'm going to be able to do some detailing and decoration. Is that the power shutting off? I hope not. I need to connect this to the other stuff. Oh, we missed again. Holy moly. Rotors. Oh, rotors are just up here anyway. Rotors? Yes. Let's just make sure. Water extractor. Yes. Got everything we need. It's a bit foggy. Hello. Oh, we missed it. At least we didn't miss the water after missing the zip line. Oh god, we're under the platform. We're gonna drown. Alright, let's get some water in these. We'll set up a basic sink loop so we can store one storage items full of things and sink the rest. And I think that'll be it. I think. Water extractor. I hardly know. Alright, let's get this pip. Oh, God forbid you'd clip to that. Ah, there we go. Kind of. I feel like that's not clipping properly. Oh, that might be better. Alright, we need some power. Oh, we need power on these ones too, actually. Oops. You've got a connection, right? Missing material. Oh my god, we're out of... Surely I can... Oh my god, I can't make rods by hand because I don't have a crafting table that needs rods. They need to go in the not the recycler, the dimensional depot. And I need to actually go to a hello. I'll do it later. God, of all the things, iron rods. Oh my god, and to miss that jump too. You can tell when things start to fall apart when I start to get a little bit tired and start to do silly things like this. To the ladder. Oh, we missed. We were right there. Ugh. I've got a bad feeling I actually might be running out of iron rods. I should have a buffer somewhere where they're building up. I hope. Man, I'm so excited for like the next time I go exploring because I'm gonna have a bunch of materials to make these, and I'm just gonna fill the map with power, and I'm gonna use it to zipline everywhere. It's gonna be great. See, if road is being made up here, oh, they're down there. I think they're down there. We missed again. Oh my god, that's 3 for 3. Or 0 for 3, however you want to look at it. And this is not the best side to get up from. Oh, catwalks. Look at that. Look at that. Scuffed. We only had, like, cheap belts, I think. So they're a bit crap here. We can fix it. Yeah, here we go. I knew I was not silly enough to not have iron rods sitting somewhere. Let's grab 3 stacks. Oh, come on. Grab the ladder. Thank goodness for the zip line. Holy moly. I think in like release 6 in the early access, I was much more quick to like just make kilometers and kilometers of conveyor belts, which probably not the best thing in terms of like making things expandable easily. Can we do it? No, still missed. So I'm glad the zip lines are there to help me like not do it too soon, you know? Wait. Did I leave and get bars, but I needed something else? I needed rotors, maybe. No, I just needed bars. Right, I was bringing power across. That's what I was doing. Yes. Yes. See? All good. To the middle. Make it blue. There we go. And then we should be able to... There we go. They're all connected. Just needs water. Why would it not have water? Are you taking time to spin up? Are you perhaps not connected properly, even though you look like you are? Right. What's going on? It's 100% efficiency. It's making water and it's storing it. Why is it not traveling up the pipes? Move. Wait, do those arrows point in the direction it's flowing? No, it always points in the same direction. And now you've stopped. Because you're full. But you have a pipe to pour water into. So you have no excuse. That is the input. That should be inputting things. So why is it not? Now water's flowing. It's a different network. Why is this oh my gosh. It's because I pulled the pipe from the other network, I think. Because I was using it to keep the same like to keep it the same. Wait, can I just flush it? And now connect it? Yes, okay, so I could have just flushed it instead of dismantling where I just dismantled. There we go. Right, so water's going through. Opera days. Everyone's getting all the water they need. Now we need to bring our these guys. No, I want the conveyor belt. Thank you. All right, so let's grab our conveyor belt platform to line up with. Good. Hey, right angle. Nice. Love it when a plan comes together. Now, we need a splitter. Now that didn't snap, which concerns me a little bit. Yes, and that didn't did it. That one did. The other one didn't. Alright, can you please cooperate? You're not letting me snap. Why? Why? There should be no material difference between this one and this one. Oh, there we go. We got the line. We got the line. Right, so they're gonna bring out some stuff. Yeah, see, our power's gone up and down. Because we've got backing up happening. So you put out rubber. 20 per minute. We got 3 of them, so Mark 1 belt will do. And I think we'll dispense it to here. Oh. Right. Merge onto the belt. See, look, snap, snap. I don't know why it didn't snap the other one. Then we get our storage container. I don't like that. We're going to store it. Go, a nice little right angle there. So that's going to do that. And then if we so a smart splitter, missing an AI limiter. How badly am I missing an AI limiter? Not badly at all. Conveyor belt. Oh, here we go. So center output is for rubber. And the right output is for any? Does that work? Will rubber prioritize the middle? No, it won't. So what I was hoping was that if rubber was set to middle, it would go there first. Maybe this doesn't do what I want it to do. Overflow. Perfect. So now none should come through here. And if we put down an awesome sink. Oh, good. This is a temporary setup to make sure that things keep working. So rubber should fill this up. So we've got rubber. And then whenever this is no longer able to flow through there, it'll head off to the sink. Excellent. So we should have... I would have assumed we would have uptime on this now. Right, okay, I think our issue is that we've got a lot of... Well, they're not connected. Whoops. Oh, and I've got to check the belt capacity as well. That might be an issue. All right. Oh. All right. So they should all be connected now. Right. No power. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. My attention to detail is my biggest strength. Ask anyone. so how are we all going? You are active. You are active. You are active. You are not active. You are full of polymer resin. Is that because this is a saturated line now? Yes, potentially. All right, so how much polymer resin are you putting out? 30 per minute. So currently we have 120 per minute going. Which means our belt is too slow, but we kind of knew that. Let's just use silly speed. Right, I should clear that out. They're using 40, 120. Oh. Oh boy. So we're making rubber. All right, now we should start seeing regular movement. Oh. Look at it go. There we go. God, man, those belts are quick. All right, so that should give us very stable power for these oil generators. Flow rate of around 120, which is under what we expect. We're sort of expecting 160. Things might be evening out still because we only just got it all working properly. $120 to here. Oh, maybe it's because this is the limit. So 20, 40, 60. Yeah, we're only using 60. Look at that power capacity. 2,000. Although our... Okay, so our max construction went from 13, I think, to 18. And our capacity only went from... I think it was... I can't remember what it was. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I think the energy to get this going, we need to have more of these set up for it to be paying itself back, right? And actually we can do that, can't we? So let's do it. They were missing rubber. Oh, we're making rubber though. So actually, we might be able to quickly put down a few more. So what is it? 1, 2. So 1, 2. We're halfway there. And I didn't connect it to the electricity network. I can see why some factory games elected to make power, like what was it, Tectonica? Power goes through your foundations, but in saying that, your foundations are a little bit more expensive too. Although I suppose in Factorio you still have to connect everything individually, right? Yeah. No, wait. No, they just need to be within range of a power pole. But yeah, it is very easy to forget to connect. So 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Oh, I don't know if we'll make it. We did. Oh, we did it. You need to be turned around, my good man. And so does your friend, actually. I need to get to the other side. So it'll be interesting to see. I always tend to get into a little bit of trouble with fluids. And sometimes when I'm playing Satisfactory, I find I have similar issues. But we should see... We should see fuel make it down here. It's flowing at 5 cubic meters here. $88 there. 61 there. 31. And then 14. So these last two aren't getting enough. Is it a distance issue? So out of curiosity, if we put a... Oh no, it clips there, of all places. Can we at least test here? That's filling at 51 a minute. Flow rate there seems to have plummeted. It's around 20-ish, which is what it needs. But that didn't necessarily increase the flow rate here. See, this is where it gets into trouble. Hey there, man. Sorry, I can't read your name. Not just because my eyesight shit. No power. It's connected, right? Yeah, it's connected. I might need to do some actual research on how flow rates work. My understanding was that your flow rate of meters cubed per minute should pressurize the pipes and then maintain flow rate throughout the entire pipeline, with the exception of having it go up too high above the head lift. Because I've definitely got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Putting out, or like drinking 20 cubic meters a minute. So that's 160 cubic meters of fuel that they're sipping. Now we have 4 fuel production facilities, refineries, that are putting 40 per minute, which is 160. So I wonder, actually, let's try putting the buffer in here somewhere. So let's go, let's say here. We grab that. Get rid of that one, because it's ugly anyway. Didn't really fit. We're just trying to figure out what was going on. Put a straight pipe back in. So is this filling up first? And then it will put pressure up. It's draining at 56. So the other thing we can test is pumps. So we'll just put some stuff here for now. So head lift of 20. See, it only talks about head lift. Is it? Missing rubber. Let's grab some rubber. Maybe we need valves. Maybe pressure is trying to even out across the entire network. Now's definitely not the time to fix it as well, because now's while we've got enough power that when there's fluctuations, we're not getting ourselves in trouble. But you can see spikes when the ones at the end turn on. We want to get that solid so we can expand. Yeah, rubber's not being made too quick, is it? It's alright. Over time. Why are you not getting water? Because you're not plugged in. Good job. My passion is attention to detail, being very mindful of doing things completely and utterly, and I think that makes me a real asset to the team. Sparking is good. That's why we have one of these ones. Now where's some electric? Ah, it's too high. Wait, no, here we go. Sparking. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can pop down some valves and see if that fixes it. What's our flow rate here? It's better. But we should have 120 flow rate. No, 160 flow rate. So they're producing... No, wait, are they? Are they? Did we connect them all up properly? Let's... You are producing at a low rate. Why are you idle? Because crude oil is not coming in quickly enough. Or is it, no, it's the polymer not. The polymer's not being used fast enough. That's the issue. Drop down to 7, and then it constructs. You, same issue. Polymer is not being used quickly enough. This is at 100% because the polymer is low. And that's at 0%. Why? Your crude oil, the polymer is full. Is polymer not being pulled out of this one? Is this not connected? Oh, God. Alright, so that's probably goes a long way towards figuring out why we have issues. Now these are locked up. Why are these locked up? There is space on that side. They should all be going fast. God, I can't walk on these conveyors properly. So why are they jammed? They should all match the fastest route, right? What's our inventory like? Pretty full. There's the missing piece, potentially. Alright, let's just reattach all of these to make sure they've got the proper throughput. Is it because of the lifts? Are the lifts slowing them down even though they're not raising them? The problem is we've been having troubleshooting. Why are they slow? Oh wait, have they caught up? No, they're still going slow. See that jerky motion, that tells us it's fine. This makes me concerned. this even more so. It shouldn't matter what it's connected to the machine with, because it only puts out 30 a minute. So the slowest belt is twice as fast as it needs to be. $50, $60, 96%. I mean, it makes sense that that got chewed up a bit. 51. Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Right. We're going to do something drastic just to try and get this working. I need an AI limiter. Did I leave a crafting bench down? Apparently not. Give me one of those, please. Right, this is a temporary troubleshooting solution. This is not a design goal, all right? So left output is overflow. Sink it. Oh, you need power. Yes, coupons. Bring me coupons. My god, and the sink's still not fast enough to clear this. How are we looking at the very back here? Right, so our other possibility is that... God, is the sink really that slow? I thought the sink would smash through things. I wonder if you make the sink any faster. Right, how are these guys going here? 5%. Idle. Waiting for water. Water. Fucking fluids. I swear to God, fluids are going to be the enemy. 2%. Waiting for water. 99%. Getting all the fucking water it needs, apparently. It's flowing at 12 cubic to 0. What? No, it's full now. Wait, is something not connected? Thing's not connected. See, that's full. You can tell because that's wide, and you can see the blue for water. That's got fuck all going through it. Where's the water going? That's full. These aren't even on. They're not connected. My god. How the fuck did that happen? Fuck's sake. Well, there's your problem. Your pipe's not connected, you dumb scrag. Holy moly. That'll explain why our polymer residue was not being used fast enough. Because we only had a third of it hooked up. Look at that, climbing up. And now this will all start to clear out, hopefully. I still don't understand why these aren't shooting through. Like all these belts are the same belt. Like it should shoot through and then get caught up here. Yeah, but look, there's no overflow anymore, is there? You dumb son of a bitch. Right, I've put off this, but I'm gonna have to Mongrel. These are hiding things from me. See, that one's working fine. Okay, I've been debated. All right, you're clipping to what you need to clip to, so you should work. Well, technically with the pipes you can see where there's a problem because like the these 3 rings, that's the flow. So the wider those 3 rings are apart, the faster it's flowing. And I know it's water because it's blue. Whereas if I go to the crude oil over here, I can see it's flowing because they're wide apart and it's black. And then if I go to the fuel, lucky last, I can see that it's flowing. That's not as wide, so I know it's not flowing as fast as the water is. And if I go into it, I can see, yeah, it's 120. So it's about, you know, it's about right. Like, considering that we've got an issue here that we're trying to troubleshoot. So I want to know why I can't connect these up when I could connect them up before. Do I just need to get it perfect? Or even better yet, what I might do is just redo this conveyor belt so it's one big piece. Because I think the fact that there's like the small mini pieces is possibly giving me some headaches that are unwarranted. So use our guides. Use a merger, and maybe that was it. Maybe I was using a splitter instead of a merger, and like not realizing it. Oh, that was a misclick. Yak percento. Mark 1 belts. I swear it connected before. I don't want it to not work. I'm an idiot. There was an easier way to do this. And I just didn't do it because I've completely forgot of the way I used to connect these. Alright. We're fixing it. It's going to be scuffed, but it's going to work. Best laid plans, eh? Best laid motherfucking plans. Oh, god damn it. No, why would you do that? There it goes. That's using 40. That's using 40. That's using 40. That's 120 going in, or going in. I should have been, oh god, don't make me jump like that. And 30 coming out of each of those. Hoi! Look at that. Steady movement. That's where it's at. There must be a hidden one in here too. I think it's worthwhile to fix these belts at some point. I won't do it on stream because I just wanted to get it working. And it is. I forget that you can just put the splitter mergers on, like just attach it to the top or the bottom of a lift. And then it's easy to line them up with the exits like that. Like that's just so much easier than what I was trying to do. So we got 100% efficiency on that one. 44% on this one, but it might just be evening out still. We turn it off and then on, it resets the percentage. Genius. 95, so I imagine that's just gonna go up to 100. Reset those and we'll see how they track for a minute or two. Have a look over here. Still might be evening out over the time period it was running. All right. So for 100% down here, we've got plastic flowing like it wasn't flowing before, which is good. You guys stayed at 100? You dropped a little bit. Crude oil's full. Maybe we can just maybe put it down to the flow of the belts, maybe. I wonder if, hypothetically speaking, having a Mark 1, no, they're Mark 4. I was gonna say a Mark 1 elevator with a Mark 4 belt, but they're all Mark 4. I'm not going to quibble over what 4% total. I'm going to just let that slide. You can't reverse without demolishing, unfortunately. So that's a 160 plus flow rate, which is good. At least I don't know if you can reverse it without demolishing it. 154 flow rate. Fill and drain, is it the same? What are we doing at the end? That's the main thing. Don't see smoke, that's bad. Wait. Okay, so these are all on and off. 28%. That's 4 times what it was before. Alright, so they're better, but they're not fixed. So each one of these should be taking 20 flow rate off this. That is a little bit low. And I think we got distracted putting in valves because we found other problems. Not valves. Well, yes, valves, but pumps as well. Let's... You know what? Let's say fuck it. I think letting it run for a little while is the answer to see if things find some sort of equilibrium. Yeah, look at that. So that'd be the 1, 2, 3 at the end going on and off. I don't know what this one is. That's a bit concerning. I thought the 4th one was pretty stable. It seems silly to me that the 4th one would be hitting 20%. No, like the 5th one, I should say. Seems silly to me that the 5th one might have issues. Like you'd think they'd drain before, like they would take everything they need. See, that's 38. 77. 36. 39. Well, I might let these run overnight and see how they go. Just out of pure morbid curiosity. You see, that's perfect. 170 coming through here. That's like above the 160 I'm expecting from those refineries. Maybe it's fine, and you know, hell, maybe even having that fluid tank there is what's taking some pressure out until that tank fills. And you know, it's probably not the worst thing in the world to have that tank there to fill, because then I've got a bit of a buffer if there's any disruption over here. They're all operating. All three of those are operating. Well, happy days. All I've got to do is hook these 4 up, connect it to these 2 to make plastic, and we'll have our plastic and rubber production go in full swing. And I think we really, really, really need to think very carefully about how we're going to start moving things around the factory, because we are definitely getting to the point where a big issue is that my steel production is not near my plastic production, is not near my iron production, is not near my copper production, is not near my caterium, is not near my sulfur, and we need to start figuring out a transit network for all of our stuff. Part of me has been putting that off for the train and to start setting up trains, but it might be a mistake to wait that long if I'm going to be hack percenter. Yes. I wonder if this one works. And this one just didn't have enough space. Definitely the you should blueprint and spend more time to get things perfect option. Still 100% on that. 100% on that. And 99%. So close. Anyway, that's going to be all. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'm moving house, I think, in 2 weeks. It's pretty close to a certain thing, unless something drastic goes wrong. So there'll be a little bit of disruption from my side of things here, but you've got Dom, Jamie, Scott, and the rest to keep you to keep you entertained on the channel. So enjoy, take it easy. I'll try and jump on once or twice in the next week or so, and keep side scrolling. Yeah, my eyes are everywhere looking for the end stream button. Wait, no, I need to do this first, don't I? Yes, gotta remember how to do this, right? That's how I hide my eyes looking around, by putting that end screen up and then doing it. Yeah, that's how you do it.